Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spartan Slice podcast. I'm Jack,
I'm Aditya.
I'm Liam.
I'm Koshik.
I'm Garrett.
and we are going to talk about larceny, robbery. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not. If you find it fun, stop doing it.
Oh.
Okay.
Because it's a crime.
It really
Kleptomania.
See, here's the thing. Now, Aditya, I would imagine that you have something to pitch into
I
this.
hate you with every cell of my body for what you did 4 years ago.
Okay,
Hey,
look.
that's not nice.
First of all, that was 4 years ago. Here,
That's
That's what he said.
Okay, so
I'm saying, first of all, that was 4 years ago. Get over yourself. Here's the thing for the viewers at home who don't know us. So, for some reason, I can't explain why.
Bet you were a horrible person.
Okay, well, I'm not going to deny that. When I was younger, I'm talking like in the range of when I was like 4 years old to about 9 years old, I went through a weird phase where I would steal stuff.
Your
Is
uncontrollable
it 4 years
greed
ago,
will be
like
your
11?
downfall.
Don't question my math. I'm on a roll here. I would steal stuff. Like specifically, I wouldn't steal money or anything that would be valuable. I would steal toys. I would go
That's
to
valuable for a kid.
well, for a kid, that's valuable. That's like literal.
For a
That's
kid.
the economy.
Yes.
But I would go over to a friend's house. I'd be like, "Hey, that looks cool. Can I borrow that?"
You are like that one Indiana Jones. You are the Nazis in that one Indiana Jones movie, stealing the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
You're like,
That was.
Wait, no,
the
stealing the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
I think
No,
you're
I think that was the Holy Grail. But anyway,
you're like the Grinch.
yeah, I was like the Grinch.
There you go.
But it
Yeah,
was
I guess that's
It
better.
was more that I did it like with a smile on my. Well, no, I would do it less creepily. I was just like, "Hey, can I borrow this?" And then I would never give it back to
Oh,
them.
so you committed tax fraud.
Yes.
No.
The IRS ain't batting you though.
To this day, I still have toys that I borrowed from other people and just haven't given back because I.
How long was the loan term for?
It was never set. That's the strategy, kids.
Good job.
You owe them
It's
some
just
interest.
never set a loan term. But by far the most memorable heist that I ever did was it your 9th birthday, Aditya? I think it was your.
Wow, and you don't even remember my birthday.
Was it 9th or 10th?
It was my.
You can't.
It was my 11th.
Not even you.
When
can
you can't
remember.
remember.
No,
your
it was my
birthday.
11th.
You
Okay.
can't remember my birthday. I don't remember it either though.
So that's another interesting thing. For a while, I thought my birthday was Thanksgiving for a very long time for some reason.
What?
But that's a whole nother story. That's for a
Let's
different
just wait.
episode.
Let's just wait.
I know it's weird, but it was his 11th birthday, and we were at Austin Park and Pizza, right? Which is a lot like Chuck E. Cheese, the same kind of thing. The arcade, you go, you get tokens, and it's you get prizes, but the
Yeah,
prizes
basically
are
an
always
arcade.
incredibly expensive.
It's like any other arcade.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like Chuck E. Cheese, but the mascot doesn't eat you.
in fact.
Okay.
You would have it's like, hey, we'll give you half of a plastic army figure for 2.5 trillion tokens. That kind of thing.
That is relatable. I will say.
No,
Fostering the
that-
gambling addiction in our children early.
No,
And
that's
speaking of
because
which,
he was just a ripoff.
every time he's at an arcade, DTL always blows his tickets to get as many army men as he can get, as many little plastic green army men as he can carry.
Yes.
Every time.
The current amount of army I have is over 700.
Oh my god.
But my
Even-
lord,
I've only been
That's
to an
a-
arcade 3 times.
You even used them?
he will eventually.
One day,
Whatever
when
you're
the
trying
great
to read.
American empire collapses, I will be there with a cabal of plastic men to take over.
How bored do you have to be to I have over 700 army men. Like,
Why did
are
you count?
counting?
Why are you
Yeah.
counting?
Maybe he's just estimating.
He has a lot of time.
No, he just
I
estimates.
am a military strategist like of that of Napoleon. No, I do not have a Napoleon complex.
It's
Okay.
like,
And you
But-
haven't lost.
And also
the
you're
weight.
not
You're the person in
French.
those math problems. It's like Aditya has 700 army men, approximately. Write it in
He
equality about blah blah blah.
He lost to 100 of them while
While invading the
swimming.
rubber duck.
while
swimming.
he- while invading a
Is-
foreign country.
The rubber
How
duck.
many does he have left to set up a puppet government?
Okay, circling back to the topic. So anyway, we were at the arcade, right? And we both got, a lucrative amount of tokens. This was before he was building his
This was
army.
lucrative about it.
So but it wasn't. At the time, I loved Funko Pops, still do. But like a lot, I was obsessed with collecting Funko Pops for some reason. I hadn't yet, the little bobbleheads. I hadn't yet at the time, but I wanted to start. So right there is a Thor Funko Pop from Avengers: Age of Ultron, right? And we both look at each other like, bro, we should get that, but we don't have enough to get one for each. So we each pool our tokens together. Please bear in mind, this was a DT's birthday, his birthday, a time where we celebrate
My birthday.
him. We celebrate his life. We pool all the tokens together. We get the Funko Pop.
By the way, I had majority of the tokens because I was actually winning the game.
Jack was just in those like rigged claw machines.
I always go for those because I just really want a stuffed animal, man. But
Stuffed animal.
I actually got like a stuffed animal toad once.
really,
Wow,
Yes.
you are the one in a
Like
million.
You're
the
the
Mario
one.
ones, like the Mario ones.
like you don't even know.
Isn't there like a statistic? You're more likely to be struck by lightning than to win one of those.
You don't even need like.
something like
Like,
that.
No,
you
you're
don't
more likely to win the lottery than win those things.
It's more like, honey, we won the lottery. Oh, okay. Honey, I got a stuffed animal from the claw machine.
No
Oh my
way!
goodness!
Oh my
Whoa!
god!
But anyway, so we get the Funko Pop, and I take it. Me,
On
Oh,
my
the
birthday.
non-birthday boy,
On
takes
my
it.
birthday. On my 11th birthday. And he didn't even get me anything.
I mean, I eventually did. See, this story does have a happy ending for Jack.
Yay.
Well, I mean, it
Jack
starts with Jack, but there's a redemption arc here. Okay, I learned my lesson.
And you
After-
still didn't give it back.
After 4 years, I learned my lesson.
Here's the thing. We're talking about it right now. Are you gonna return it after this episode?
No.
If you
That was
if we find you
straightforward.
birthed at the stake, then we'll know what
You
happened.
see, I grew it a different way. Here's what I bought his forgiveness because I bought him the exact same Funko Pop for his most recent birthday.
For like
I feel like
$2
that's
off
This
the
does
day.
not wipe away his sins, by the way.
That would not.
See,
Don't worry,
for my
the $2
11th
eBay
birthday,
version,
he
don't
got
worry.
me nothing. For my 12th birthday, he got me nothing. For my 13th birthday, he got me nothing.
I was sick on all of those days.
Oh yeah, but you
total.
weren't sick enough to come to my party.
Look,
Okay.
you have real good cake, man. I
The
just
thing
like,
is, you don't
I like
remember-
eating. I like eating cake. Okay, that's another phase I have. I've had a lot of weird experiences in my life because for a very long time I would never get. I would either forget or never get something for a friend's birthday party. I would just show up, eat cake, have
Did
a
you
good.
forget that was their birthday?
No, I would remember it was their birthday because I'd be looking forward to their party. I would just not get them something for some reason. I've been growing out of that, and I've
Not
been getting-
even a card.
No, I don't like giving people cards. for
Okay,
some
no
reason.
worries.
do you guys? Okay, so on the topic of birthday parties, do you remember that one? It was like a bouncy house park. I forgot what it's called.
Was it okay? There's a lot of bouncy Urban Air.
No, bouncy
That's a
house. Not a
trampoline park.
trampoline park.
Okay.
It was like a bouncy house. It was like it had like a big red ball. What
What
Are
was
you
it
talking
called?
about Pump It Up?
No, it wasn't Pump It. It was Jump something.
It was like jumps. Yeah.
Jump Street. Was it?
Yeah, Jump Street. Yeah.
Not 21 Jump Street. Jump Street.
Yeah.
There's only one of them, not 21.
Yeah.
What do you want of them?
That was the best party location. I feel.
That was the most.
All right. Circling back to the you
Yeah.
stealing things. I just like you to read out this statistic right here.
Okay,
It is considered a Class A misdemeanor if you steal $500 or more worth of property.
Okay, the Funko Pop is $20.
Right, but what about all the other things?
Ooh.
What other things?
That's only
The action figures, the Legos, the
$499.99.
Pokemon
Okay, I
cards,
stopped at Legos. I never stole Legos. That
You
was my
stole
one.
Legos?
I never stole Legos. That was my one. rule.
Pokemon
That's my
cards,
problem. If
probably.
you stole Legos,
If you
we
stole
would not-
Legos from me, I would legit hang you.
Okay, look, I respect that. I respect that.
That went dark.
You
real
know,
quick.
But
You've changed, right? You've matured.
I
a bit.
have matured. Don't worry. I don't steal anything from people that within reason.
You know who hasn't matured? 7th graders who steal calculators in math class.
Oh,
You say
I've
that
been
as if
paid,
you have
so I have an
experience with it.
excuse.
Yeah, do you have
I
Ooh.
wonder why I said it like that.
Let's
I've been
talk
paid,
about
so I
that.
Do you, how does this make you?
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm paid, so I have an
Until I found them at the end of class, like 8 of them on one desk. So I'm doing my math homework in advisory, and I see, like, I'm doing my math homework, and I have math right after. So I'm panicking. I need to finish my homework.
Right.
All right. You can imagine my state of anxiety when there's 10 minutes left in class
Oh,
of advisory,
Oh,
and I'm
Lord.
just trying to finish like 2 pages.
Oh, Lord. That's like
All right. and I look over to my calculator. It's gone.
It just left.
Just gone, and I don't know where it went.
Gandalf made it disappear.
The funny thing is that actually in 8th grade for a little while there, I don't know if this is still happening, but
It's still happening.
it is still happening in our math teacher's class. Calculators keep disappearing as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're related.
They might be.
Now, folks, if you spot the calculator thief,
If you
Email us.
email us at our email address.
if you have discovered the known thief, Mr. Calculator,
Monsieur
Monsieur Calculator, please contact the local math teachers.
Yes.
What also would keep happening to me, you could consider this karmic justice, but I would also get stolen from at school. I've gone through like 4 lunch boxes because they kept getting stolen. I still don't know what
You deserve
happens.
it.
I probably deserve it.
I think
I
you
haven't
deserve it.
stolen a lot. I haven't anyone hasn't stolen my lunchbox. I just keep on losing them.
Right. It's like you just gotta cut your losses and get a new one, and then eventually that one gets stolen. You know.
So, Jack, my sources tell me that you used to steal erasers.
Okay.
Wait,
Let's
eraser?
go on to that.
Okay,
I
okay.
wonder what's going on.
Okay. So it didn't stop at toys, admittedly. Look, I was a mischievous little boy. Do not pull up the larceny charges again.
I
He
think
is
he's bringing
reaching
up
for
it
his
right
phone
now.
right
now.
He's
Right now,
searching it up right
$500.
now.
Okay, no, here's the thing. I wouldn't steal them forever. I don't have like a stash of erasers or anything. Also, I would steal water bottles as well. I own up to that.
Tell us about
This is
that.
like a confession of
Water
Jack
bottles?
Stratton.
Tell us
You
about
know how
that.
expensive
episode.
water bottles are?
They would range from the little plastic water bottles to the super expensive hydro flasks. But here's the thing: I wouldn't keep them. My policy was I would give them back when the person noticed they were gone.
I like how you say that like it makes it better.
Yeah, well,
It doesn't make the situation
well,
better.
I mean,
At least they would know.
You're like,
yeah,
I'm just-
they don't know what they don't know. You know?
You're like,
But that
I'm-
doesn't mean you should take it.
The main reason that this stopped in 6th grade, you could probably blame COVID for stopping my stealing.
I wonder how it
Yes.
stopped.
The only thing I can steal in virtual school is someone else's identity.
Which is
How-
a different crime altogether.
Yes.
Identity
What is
theft
the
is not
penalty for that?
it's not a joke, Jack. Millions of families suffer from it every day.
Where'd you get that
Oh
from?
my god. Okay, so
I want you to search that up. What is the felony for stealing someone's identity?
No, but
$5
actually, I
million.
do have the charges for attempted larceny.
of course he does. Of
Of
course.
course.
Wait, what?
If you just go on a
A
DTS
misdemeanor is the value of it has to be over $750, and imprisonment imprisonment is for 1 year, and you have to pay $4,000.
phone. Okay,
Now, how many erasers have you stolen?
I gave them all back.
Right, but that's still attempted.
Okay.
do you think his parents are just gonna like go through his phone and is like, why is there attempted larceny on here?
I'm trying to put my best friend in jail, okay?
Here's the thing. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
rat.
You
And
say
you're going
the
to
only
jail.
thing you
Google
can steal in
history.
virtual school is someone's identity.
Yeah.
The way you said that, I feel like you have done it.
Oh.
So moving on.
Moving on
Because
swiftly.
I want you to let you know the
I'm
penalty.
So
Wait,
moving
wait,
on
that happened to my
swiftly.
It is
Wait,
2
really?
years.
So
in jail.
moving on swiftly. Let's talk about how you've grown from that.
Oh, okay. So when you get old enough, you start experiencing changes.
Oh God.
I'm talking about the voice here. Let's
Oh.
talk about voice. Let's
dear.
talk about voice cracks, gentlemen.
Yeah.
The way you avoid
We are
it.
sophisticated.
Very
We are-
sophisticated individuals.
We are intelligent.
Yes, we are.
We apologize sincerely for anyone who is using headphones right now.
We also
You're
apologize to
in
our.
advance.
We also disclaimer. We also apologize to our female audience. This is specifically the male take on puberty.
It's because there is.
We know your struggles. We understand it. We are going to ignore it.
Every single girl felt that.
But still.
And now you can see our female viewership plummeting like the Hindenburg.
To the
But,
Mariana
right.
Trenchicolas.
What keeps happening? So my voice has changed a lot. I now have this beautiful baritone voice, very soothing, very nice. But it wasn't always like that. See, I used to take pride in 6th grade about my deep voice, but if you take a time machine back and you met me, it's like, "Hi, how you doing, man?
That's so deep though.
Well, you're from the future."
the most karmic justice
Mickey Mouse.
is that he used to bully me because of my
Yeah.
squeaky voice, and now my voice is deeper than his.
Probably
Yeah,
deeper than
Jack's voice, or Jack's younger voice was Mickey Mouse, and then Aditya's was Elmo.
But to be
No, but
fair,
he went from Elmo to Samuel L. Jackson in like a month.
I think you mean
Voice crack for them.
Which, by the way, I would pay genuine money in a cinema to see Elmo with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes,
voice.
I
I don't even want the cursing.
say what again? I double dare you. Say what again?
I want to see that, or just I want to see like, or the reverse. I want to see like Avenger. There was an idea.
Imagine Hunger Games with like voice cracks.
Okay, but like. What also kept happening? Okay, so choir. I'm not going to mention any names in choir, but here's the thing about choir. What I do not forget, I will never forget this, because as I look back on it, it's hilarious. So we were doing our UIL performance for choir. First of all, yes, I was in choir. I once sung.
Ha! Nerd!
Again, we
I'm outta
apologize
here,
to the
I'm
headphone
banned.
You
users.
just got burned by Elmo.
But yes, I did sing, and a lot of things have been scarred. I can no longer hear "I'm Walking on Sunshine." I hate that song. with a passion. That doesn't mean you start.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay, but it was our UIL performance, right? We were getting to our UIL performance, and as we're walking on stage, my choir director says, "Jack, just don't sing."
And you know what? I remember at the time he was hurt about this.
I was very hurt. I was deeply hurt. I was like,
but remembering how you sounded back in 6th grade.
remembering how I sound. Okay, that was a genuine good piece of strategy. Good job, because I would have brought like everyone down with me. You know,
Except from a
With
number
my
two
s-
and number three.
with my supposed deep voice.
It's like that one scene in Hell. You bring our choir down a whole octave in a good way.
It was exactly like that, and I now take pride in my baritone
And
voice.
now you're in musical, or you tried to be it, or you are be. There's auditions.
There's auditions, and
It's
I'm
stuttering.
not doing bad.
Just-
We'll find out what happens, and we'll record another podcast about my musical theater experiences,
Maybe.
if any,
I'll do one
Yeah.
about my
If you
band
even
too.
got it.
if I can even manage.
Yes.
You know, I think boys, we're coming up to a hot 18 minutes. So should we wrap this up?
I think we probably should. But here's an
Alright.
interesting fact. Here's an interesting fact, gentlemen. You can again, apologies for headphone users to their reaction to this statement. I don't think the microphone's plugged in.
Oh God, no!
No,
we
no.
didn't have it plugged in.
I don't think the microphone's plugged
Jack, this was you set it
If
up.
this is on air, it was plugged in.
Okay.
If
in.
this is on air.
Totally. It means that
Ruth, you need to cut this out. Please, for God's sake, cut this out. They can't the audience can't know that we're stupid. Anyway,
we
Yeah,
don't
guys,
want to
Elmo is not stupid.
let's to wrap this up. Karshik, will you please say a very generalized statement about a single group?
What?
Say something extremely general about French people.
French people?
Baguette.
That, yeah. All right. Baguette.
Thank you, and goodbye.
You know, this is the part when she just doesn't cut this, and we put all
We
this
just
on
put
air.
all this on
We put all
air.
this on air.
Did you end it?
God, that's gonna be so terrible.
All right. Anyway, well, I've
All
been,
right.
I've been
We'll be
Jack.
back. I guess.
I've been Aditya,
I've been Liam.
I've been Koshik.
I've been Garrett.
That's
and this was the Spartan Civilized Podcast.
Please don't judge us.
Please donate us copious amount of money so that we can get more equipment and we can be better. And good night.